I'm Joey. I'm sardonic. That's like a Madonna word that you can go ahead and like it and look it up if you want to. Because some people are just reductive. And reductive people you don't waste your time with. So, lessons in relationships and lessons in love from Joe Reynoso. Is it going to be some fronty bullshit where I act like I'm better than everyone? Or is it going to be some truth? Maybe a little bit of both. And maybe sometimes you need the front in order to survive. Because you know what? If you don't put like a tough poker face up, even if it's a lie at first, you need to do what's going to make you survive. It's better to rise than to fade away. And sometimes you do whatever you need to rise. And that's my fucking advice to you. Okay, so let's talk. Sex and the City movie. Do we like it? Do we love it? Do we hate it? Regardless of what you think about Sex and the City, Kim Cattrall's character Samantha in the movie comes up with a very important epiphany. You have been in a relationship with yourself your whole life. You have been through your ups, your downs, your highs, and your lows. And who's going to be taking care of you, even if someone else can't? You. So who's the most important person in your life? It's not going to be someone else that you make a priority. It's not going to be someone else that you care about. Because you know what? You may care about them, but in the end, it's you. Because you know what? Everyone is just looking out for themselves. And even if they don't want to, at the end of the day, they're going to have to make decisions for themselves. And you're going to have to make decisions for yourself. Oh, shit. Is it still on? Yeah, I got this new computer and I'm just not used to all the settings yet. So I guess I'll just have to touch the thing every once in a while to make it stay on. Okay, so, but am I making some sense? Am I speaking some truth? And like the Annie Lennox song, well, not Annie Lennox, Eurythmics, I'll give credit to the whole group. Some of them want to use you and some of them want to be used by you. You know, sometimes people make it seem like they wanted so much more, but really, they were just looking for a fling. I mean, if you're honest, okay, that's another thing. Be honest. There's no reason why you should ever lie to anyone. Just be real with people. Like, if you can't be honest, then you're living a sad existence, and bad things are just going to happen to you. I feel like the truth sets people free. Honesty is a good thing. Enjoy it, because why try to convince someone that you're something that you're not, and why make someone think that you like them more than you do? And if you don't like someone, just tell them. I mean, I do it all the time. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but you just save yourself a lot of trouble. I mean, would you rather be known as a bitch for 5 minutes than to be known as a liar and a deceiver? Because here's the thing. People will be your friend if you're a bitch. People love bitches, you know? Stretching it down. People love a good bitch. So you know what? If you're worried about being a bitch, don't worry about being a bitch. Just be a bitch. Just do it. You know, bitching. I mean, what do people say when something's good? They say it's bitching. So just be bitching. Okay. So the most important thing in life, now we think about relationships and we think about relationships with people. Think about the relationship that you have with things that matter to you. Because you know what, regardless, I know that music's going to be a force in my life. And music is something I can depend on. So at the end of the day, am I really going to cry over someone who I made a priority and it was really a bad choice when I still have music to go back to? I mean, ideally, the right person who you love in life should be a lot like the things you love in life. Because they're going to be there for you at the end of the day. So what I'm trying to say is that you should just surround yourself with the things that you love. Surround yourself with family, surround yourself with friends, surround yourself with a glass of wine and some Amy Winehouse, and enjoy your life, enjoy your night. Because you know what? You're going to do you, and you shouldn't have to change who you are for someone to like you, because it's just a load of fucking bullshit. And here's one thing I realized about myself. I get nervous. Like, if I like someone, I grow so debilitatingly nervous. And what I realized in like a more recent situation is that I had a hard time being myself because I was so scared of screwing it up. But then, why should I be scared to screw it up if I'm just being me? I mean, that makes sense, right? So if I'm being me and I'm scared to be myself, if I did get into a relationship or anything with that person, technically, wouldn't that be a loss? I mean, if you're gonna do something, it should be you and the real you, you know? But that's just the way I feel about those things in general. I mean, some people feel so passionate about a work of art. You can't have sex with a work of art. You can have sex and have it be like a work of art. But, I don't know. What do you want? What do I want? Sometimes you just need to focus on yourself. Sometimes you just need to sleep with a lot of people. Sometimes you need to be okay with whatever hand life deals you. I mean, do I have any more advice? Do I have anything valid to say? I don't know. I mean, who's the best person to go to for things? Alright, let's talk about relationships, because when I lost my virginity, I was done 3 days later. And this was a relationship that I had been in for a while. And I just thought to myself, dang, this is what it does. Because the biggest partner at the time, what, am I using like PG language? He had sex before, and I guess like in my head I developed like this complex where I told myself I would have to become really, really good at it. And you know, me, I'm the type of person that when I want something, I get it. And that's another thing too, just because you have a real go-getter personality and you're a prestigious like go-getter and you just dominate, it doesn't mean that you're always going to get what you want, because you know what? Relationships are different because people are different and people all want different things, and that's something you have to live with, because you can't control other people. No matter how much you want to, you cannot control other people. You can control yourself. So you know what? Stop wasting your time and crying over someone who isn't worth the tears, because you need to take care of yourself. I don't know, go to the fucking gym. Have it. I mean, I'm not calling you fat. I'm just saying, do something that's going to make you feel good. Why waste your time? Right? You know what? So I always keep a bottle handy. Said I just think you're depressed. Kiss me, baby, yeah, Lewis. Dubstep. Okay, I think this is over. Night.